The Amazon River is the greatest river of South America and is the largest drainage system in the world in terms of volume of its flow and the area of its basin. The Amazon River is well known for a number of reasons. 1. The Amazon River once flowed in the opposite direction. Between 65 and 145 million years ago, the Amazon River flowed towards the Pacific Ocean. In the opposite direction it flows today. Where the Amazon River's mouth sits today, there was once a highland that allowed for this westerly flow. The rise of the Andes Mountains in the west forced the Amazon River to reverse its course. 2. It is the largest river in the world by volume. The Amazon River has the largest volume of fresh water of any river in the world. The river releases around 2 lakh liters of fresh water into the ocean every second. Together, this freshwater flow accounts for nearly 20% of all river water that enters the sea. 3. It is the second longest river on the earth. The Amazon River coming a close second after the Nile as the world's longest river. At about 4,000 miles long, the Amazon River is the second longest river in the world. The Amazon's impressive length is exceeded by the 4,132-mile long Nile River. Behind the Amazon, the next longest river is the Yangtze River, which is only about 85 miles shorter than the Amazon. 4. It affects sea level in the Caribbean Sea. The Amazon River releases so much fresh water into the Atlantic Ocean, it alters sea level in the Caribbean. As fresh water leaves the mouth of the Amazon, it gets picked up by the Caribbean Current, which carries the water to the Caribbean islands. On average, models predict the Amazon River alone causes sea levels around the Caribbean to be around 3 cm higher than they would be without the Amazon's freshwater contributions. 5. It has over 100 dams. According to a 2018 study, the Amazon River's Andean headwaters have 142 dams with an additional 160 dams proposed for construction. The dams provide electricity in the form of hydropower but hurt the ecology of the Amazon River system. Fishermen in Brazil's portion of the Amazon River, the Madeira River, already report negative effects on the fish system, which scientists attribute to the installation of hydroelectric dams. 6. It has no bridges. All 10 million people who live on the banks of the Amazon River can only cross the freshwater flow by boat. The lack of bridges is due, in part, to the seasonal changes in the Amazon River bed. During the rainy season, the Amazon River can rise over 30 feet, tripling the width of the river in some places. Any bridge to cross the Amazon River would need to be incredibly long to have sure footing. There are also few roads connecting to the Amazon River, with the Amazon River itself used for most people's transportation needs. 7. It crosses through 4 countries. The Amazon River passes through Brazil, Colombia, Peru, and Venezuela, with Brazil holding by far the largest portion of the river. Rainfall in Bolivia, Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, and Venezuela also supplies the Amazon River with much of its fresh water. 8. It's where 40% of all water in South America ends up. The Amazon River's height rises substantially in the rainy season because around 40% of all South America's water ends up in the river. Like a wide net, The Amazon River collects rainfall from miles around the Amazon River, including the Andes Mountains and the Amazon rainforest.